Alright, and I think we're good. Alright, here's my showcase for the Minecraft Cobblemon event I set up. Unfortunately, this is just not going to happen, so I'm just going to go through it. And I guess we'll just skip some of the stuff. It's nothing too crazy, but basically the start was supposed to just start a spawn here. And then we just go to the shop. And then everybody was supposed to go over here and kind of just visit around. And I was going to mess with this shop over here. Probably have to go the long way. But yeah, this railway stuck. Actually, I think I set up, yeah, you can go off of this side here. There's a stairway there. And then I don't think I put anything in here, but yeah, there was nothing on this side. There's the shop. I was maybe going to add a few more things here, but it's pretty much everything you would want. Alright, and then you would go down here.
Oh my god. You have to watch this.
I should have set this up better. I have too much speed on this character, and it's stupid messy to actually, like, hold the controls. You have to do this, basically. It's kind of bad. Right, so down the shaft, in the depths, all the way down. Let's skip these 2 floors. Obviously, I'm a little bit too fast. So I'm not even used to my character going that fast. But that's what happens when you get all this stuff. And then you would get the signs here. Search the old tunnels. And something about the lanterns. Obviously, I built these, so I know how they go. But you got the long loop here. This goes just down the caves. I messed around quite a bit there, but I decided not to. And then we can go around here and check these. And then this is another alternate path I made. That one would get you lost. And then over here was where the clue was. And here you'd get these. And you'd also get a note. I will read that one. And basically, they were supposed to bring me the note. And that note would basically give you the set for the next step. And then I would open up the TP to the water temple, which is this one here. And the water temple here, you'd basically just spawn right in, and you're basically just gonna get these 2 signs right here. So, welcome, venture below, find the map. And so, concept here, we basically just want to look for any kind of map, and there's a few ways of doing it. Go down here. I have the floating add-on, so character moves fast but doesn't sink fast. But basically, you would have to go all the way down to here, and down here you would find somewhere around here there is a clue. You would kind of have to be pretty decent, but right here is a shipwreck, so you could find the shipwreck here. That would have a clue, or there's a chest all the way down there, and then there's one more chest back up there. Over here, if you find the normal treasure area, which I ended up not finding right away. I think it's up 1 floor, maybe. It's like right away over here. There should be a stairway. This side? From what I remember, it was the left side. Yeah, right here. And you'll find a chest, and what I do is just double chest here. You're gonna find this treasure map. Once you have that treasure map, you're gonna follow it outside of the temple. I'm just gonna get myself out of here. We're just gonna go under. This way. Alright, and then I'm looking for my... It's probably the sandy area, so it's probably up here. I'm gonna assume that's correct. I'll just head straight there. Usually the best way to tell is to just look at what part of the maps have been explored and which ones have not. Alright, and once we're here, we're looking for our chest. So obviously I don't have it on me, but it should be pretty easy to find, especially if you're flying. I have to grab the rockets and have a quick overlook. I should have grabbed the map. Anyway, it's a one. It's around here somewhere. But if we don't find it, just we'll go home and we'll TP to it. So treasure. This is where it is. Yeah, it was actually not that way. Or was it? Yeah, it was further. It was way further up. So this is where the treasure is. And up here, you would open this chest. You get some more loot, and you have a note. And this one would take you to the Nether. You grab that, and then we'd go over to Pig City. And in the Pig City here, obviously you would have to fight your way through the piglins. We're going to leave the piglins as is. And we're basically just going to go straight down into the dome here. This spot. And then we want to get up there. There we are. And then I'm just going to make some scaffolding just to make it so it's not an issue. Go. And now put some in here. There we go. I just really like that, huh? There we go. Alright, anyway, once you get up here, we go here, and there's a double chain, and there's the TP. Let me get up there again. Guess I'll just put it against this. There we go. I'm trolling a little bit. And do this. Yeah, this move speed's like a little bit uncomfortable, but there we are. Open the chest, here's our note, there's the loot. And finding your next clue, go to the Infernal Altar, get another star, and a lectern. So now, you would basically get over to this TP here. And I would open the next one, which is the altar right here. And then this would just put you right in front of it. I claimed it so that there wouldn't be too much collateral, but you can still fight here. So here, you would have your altar and your nether star, and then you would just, I haven't tested this again, but it should work. You do this, and then you would just drop the nether star. I would summon this bad boy right here. And that one's quite mean. It actually exploded the chest too. So I should have moved that one somewhere else, I suppose. This guy does some crazy damage. Okay. And drink our jelly. You can see how much damage I take here. It's actually pretty crazy. I'm getting like straight sauced. I can't go too far because otherwise he'll despawn, but I basically have like no HP left. I actually don't know if this is like doable for normal players. I don't think so. Yeah, this might not even be possible. Yeah, I got straight smoked. So that was supposed to be like the big event, and like everybody would just die. I wonder what I would need to actually like beat that though. Even with these, that might not be enough. It just like shreds my entire HP. You just like get into a fight with it. I don't know if milk works either. Let me see. Damage status. Yeah, so it just gave me the chest and whatever was in it. So that one might not even be fightable. It's possible that you just lose this fight here, but that would be the epic fight. And then we would go down back to our transporters. Not this way. It's the one hidden in the back. I don't know, even if I claim it, I don't know if it keeps the structure intact. So what I can do is I can just put the chest maybe in one of these corners here. Not that it matters much, but there you go. Alright, and then next we would have, I think it was at this spot here and then on the left. Here and then there should be a hole somewhere. Was it here? It was not here. We'll do a quick lap. This is probably the way I came in from, or something of that nature. Need to find my hole. That looks right. Use my hole on the south side. So after we're done with that one, probably pretty tragic. We would go to the final area, which would be in the end. In that portal. Yeah, this one right here. And we go to the eternal portal, and that I would basically just distribute the rest of the gear here. And I set all of this up here. It was definitely not easy to find. You just go here, grab this crystal, put that down here. And that would get the portal going. And then obviously I would activate that once everyone's ready. And you can go through. Basically that allows you to just go from the end back to the overworld. There's a big hyena that way. And then here, basically the players were left with a sign.
Oh my god, too much onion.
And I think I would just give them, maybe there was a sign on the other side. Let me check. I think I left the sign somewhere. You guys should not be here. Yeah, I left a sign right here. Turn to the overworld, find the crypt where the souls rest. So we go back in. And then here, the best way to get through would actually be to use all the rockets previously given and just dash straight to this side here. And here you're going to see a big city. And for the players that are paying attention, you should be able to tell that there is a graveyard here. And there's one of my signs where the dead rest and fossilize. And just got a little meme right here. So you just go down this crypt, and here you would see there's a boar. So we go down the boar. And since we're here, I suppose I can just tunnel this. Is it escape tunnel? There we go. Can I escape tunnel this? That is not what I'm trying to make, is it? Where is it? Escape tunnel. Let me try that again. I think that was digging to the wrong spot. Probably made it look way worse. And then I would do this. I thought it was escape tunnel, but maybe I got it wrong. Anyway, we'll just bump our heads. It doesn't matter. They would go down this entire bump here unless you figured out how to get basically like a stairway going. And once you get down here, I did not intend that, but I suppose that you can hear there's some bad news going on over here. So you go down here and all the way down this hole. And here you can see over there is the boy, so obviously you'd probably want to just head straight towards it or fly back up depending on what you're feeling. In my case, I'm just gonna fly back up. I'm really good at using rockets. Trust me. Why is it not working though? Might be both. Anyway. Is really good. Just make another path right here. Go. And then like make an inward path. This. I suppose you could just wall this off as well. Okay, that just looks inconspicuous. This one. There we go. Now that just looks like bad news. And then you would basically just have to find the way in. There's a structure, but it's not related. But if you get around the right loop, then you can find your way in. And then that would be the whole event. Obviously, it was supposed to be a little bit more hype, but since the host is not able to get the crew together, then this will pretty much be the highlight of it. And then obviously you'd go look for the hole. Once you find the hole, you can go in there and get your chance at capturing it. Obviously there's an abundance of master balls, so that would not be an issue, but that's pretty much how it goes. Right, and that's the highlight.